for Allison, including a spot on the U.S. Olympic team. Like Ecuador's Daniela Darquea at the 12th.
She hasn't made a cut yet this year, but off to a good start here in Michigan. She would go on to make 7 birdies and an eagle on her card today. Only needed 24 putts. That club was on fire.
Jennifer Kupcho, good memories here at Blythefield. This at 18.
Now we know she likes this golf course. Got up to a tough start today, bogeying her first hole, but 6 under.
I.K. Kim, major champion. This at the 15th.
She's only making her 4th start of the year here. This is so fast from above the hole. Did she?
Come on. I.K. Kim. That would take her to
2 pars, as Karen said, maybe to settle herself down a bit.
Over the 7th, this is Paraguay's Sofia Garcia.
All right.
She birdied the last hole in the last group Friday at Lancaster to make the cut on the number.
Trying to stay at even par with 1 bogey and 1 birdie already on the day today. Well, something you wouldn't really expect. I mean, the first hole with a double bogey, it can happen. It's a tricky hole, but I'm not really sure we were expecting what happened after that. But she seems to have settled down these past couple of holes.
Georgia Obo, the 23-year-old English woman, family from Nigeria. This is up ahead at the 6th. Check out the footwear here from Georgia.
It's not something that I believe I've ever seen on a golf course, Grant.
And here is the par 3 15th and Allie Ewing's tee shot.
A location right on the front today. Only 6 paces on the green. And it's tough to leave it below this hole, but she does a nice job there.
Back at the 6th, this is a par putt for Finland's Matilda Castren. Okay.
Putting from just off the green, a healthy 50-plus footer. One of the best putters on the tour is Hyo-Joo Kim. Kind of has gotten off to a tough start, Morgan, with bogeys on the first 3 holes.
Yeah, and when you tee off in the afternoon, Kay, and you see there are some low scores out there from the morning.
To the 5th and Grace Kim for birdie.
Putting from underneath the hole. This a 30-footer coming off a bogey.
At the 5th, Céline Boutier for birdie. Is that another one for Céline? No. All right, so she'll stay 1 under, it would appear.
And I think this is the right club. She's going to let it ride the wind, let the wind take it to the right. Now, this is kind of fighting the wind at the start, but now falling to the right.
Just going to miss the crest of that hill, going to fall back to the bottom tier.
The lie is not too bad. Just got away with that through the trees.
She does have some room there to run it up. What a shot. Is it going to stay on the top shelf? Yes.
I mean, this is a perfect spot for Nelly. 115, so she can dial up this distance. There's a little bit of helping from the left here with the wind. Letting the wind take it to the right. It's a good looking shot if it's the right club.
Shot.
You have 5 par 5s and 5 par 3s here, and this is one of the par 3s, the 15th, Allie Ewing. There was that brief moment where we thought she might have a chance to win the U.S. Open a couple of weeks ago.
Her final round at the U.S. Open is one of the most underrated rounds of the year.
This was a moment ago. Brooke Henderson for birdie at 6.
And it was an awkward read for her because the hole is cut so close to the top of that slope.
It's all about the bounce back. So let's see how she does in that regard. This is Garcia, Sofia Garcia at the 8th, the par 5. Feels like a must birdie out there. A lot of the holes do.
Yeah, the easiest hole on the golf course definitely feels that way. Par 5s are definitely an opportunity out here to make a move. There's been 6 eagles on this 8th hole already today.
Now Nelly for birdie. Much needed.
We're in the morning. There was a 40-minute delay earlier today, so tee times pushed back a little bit for this afternoon wave. Not as far along on this golf course as
Hyo-Joo Kim at 6.
Looking for her first birdie today. Gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, golf course scoring average continues to go up just ever so slightly.
Leona said this golf course actually reminds her a bit of some of the courses she grew up on in Ireland. She said, I know people think of Ireland being
Yeah, that was exactly where she was lined up, where her putter was aimed, about a ball out on the right, and it just never moved. Looked like she hit it where she was looking.
But they're kind of a bit switchy and makes it very difficult.
That's just quite sloppy there. Sloppy 3-putt.
par putt for Sofia Garcia. Two under this afternoon. Very, very impressive.
And she's putting up a really good showing so far here. This one for birdie, good opportunity. Sure, a big goal of hers would be to make the cut.
Got a par putt for Celine Boutier at 7.
Quickly rectified her less than stellar chipping situation from the last hole by nearly chipping that one in, an easy par.
Land it short and let it chase up downwind.
A little flat-footed there, coming through it. Got a nice kick off the edge of that bunker. So much for a tough lie in that left rough. It's not that hard. What a shot.
149.
Wow.
She's only got a wedge. From a slight upslope as well. I mean, she sent this one sky high.
All right, at the 15th, you said you couldn't believe Pei Yun Chen left it short.
Barely got that one started. Stripped it in the front edge. Good 2-putt in the end.
I think this would be a nice little bounce back for Nelly, and I just think she needs something to jumpstart her round, get the excitement going. It's been rough sledding so far today for her.
Oh, she had the line there, Karen, right on line. Should be an easy birdie.
You referenced, Morgan, what she said earlier. She was proud of her fight. That 10 that she made at the 12th hole Thursday, it was her 3rd hole of the U.S. Open. All right, here is the 10th hole, par 5, first of 3 on the back, Sofia Garcia.
A little bit of a jumper there, but judged it.
Well, there you go. Just what Brooke needed at the par 4 12th. This is Thailand's Natakrita Wongtawilap. A moment ago. Oh, yeah. All right, we're at the 9th, and a birdie attempt for Georgia Obo. Not lacking in confidence. Dad Godfrey is here with her this week. Trying to get it back closer to level par. This is Grace Kim at the 8th.
Boy, that was a rather chunky 7-iron. But you gotta love this result.
A little bit of a chunk and run there, Kay.
Good way to miss it, right?
She is going to be paying close attention this week. If the winner, assuming it's not her, and assuming that, how about Nelly second?
This is a wedge, and she has 121 to the front, 148 hole, and she caught that really nicely out of a very thick lie.
Oh, what a recovery. That's been some of the best shot making we've seen from this group.
Green as well, so once you get on there, you have a really good opportunity.
Grace Kim curls in the eagle, but the chunk and run executed to perfection. Maybe unintentionally. Well, here's one of Morgan's fellow assistant captains for Stacy Lewis, Brittany Lincecum. What's she going to bring to that team room?
A lot of fun, a lot of light, levity, energy. It's great to see her out playing some wonderful golf.
A lot of girls are leaving in the fall for the LPGA tour, and I want to get them to commit. And so Workday has been great with me. We give them a stipend to start their LPGA career. They get it right into stage 2. They get a sponsor invite to Portland, and then again, they get 2 wonderful days with me. So, I mean, how can you beat that?
I mean, one day is enough. But 2.
She probably hasn't won as much as she thought she should have, but she's a streaky player, streaky putter.
That was a nice scramble.
Yeah, I think the last time I played here was maybe 19, and they've rerouted the golf course. I was out there walking around. I had no idea which hole was which. But I do think the morning group had a little bit of advantage with it, along with the greens being a little softer and a little less wind.
3 under. Over at the 18th, the 9th hole of the day for Japan's Yuna Nishimura. And that takes her to 4 under. That's the best round of the afternoon wave.
Keep it as tight to that left side as possible, and both Brooke and Nelly ended up staying in that thicker grass.
A lot of times people think of a layup on a par 5 as not much to think about, but you really have to stay focused, especially here on this hole.
Over-fertilized because it's as thick as I've seen. So having to work really hard from here.
Bit of a club twirl. Looks like she guessed very well there, Karen. Good distance.
It's the preferable wind direction if you have to have one when you're putting.
Okay.
Yeah, what a fight there to make that putt to save bogey.
Over at the par 3 15th, this is Israel's Leticia Beck for birdie. She's missed a couple of cuts by 1 this season in her return to the LPGA Tour. This is a good start.
Just a little 92-yard shot. Wind blowing left to right. Allowing for some hit and release.
Rest of women's golf has been humbled. Now Leona.
Start this one out to the right, trying to draw it to the hole. It's got to hold on.
Yeah, nice comeback.
Great opportunity, putting sort of back into the wind for a birdie. Oh, an all-around good putt.
Oh, that would be some fighting, wouldn't it? To bounce back after what happened on the last. And the hole before even.
Yeah, tentative putt there, though. That never really started on the line that she wanted. Yeah, the double on 9. That one hurt, and then just the debacle of the last. But okay, settle yourself down. A couple birdie holes coming up here.
Sponsor invite. U.S. Open champ from 2016, Brittany Lang. Okay. Yeah. At the 11th, Grace Kim.
Yeah, this going at the flag, but wind hurting right to left. Well, unfortunate to just get on the edge of the green. All the bunker to clear and not much green to work with.
Looks like she's on a slight downslope as well.
Oh,
what
she
a
hit
shot,
that.
Kay.
You want to videotape that and play that over and over again of how to hit a challenging bunker shot.
Statuesque Canadian Modemi LeBlanc on the tee at the 15th. Let's watch this with our top tracer technology presented by Progressive Insurance. Out of our screen.
Oh, that is the softest that we have seen a shot land today.
Hyo-Ju for par at 11.
Yeah, this is just outside of 20 feet. Slightly downhill. Hey,
That
she
looks
made
like
a
Hyo-Ju
putt.
Kim.
Land this one pretty close to that hole. You might even have to worry about the backspin from here. So you see she's trying to flight this one down with that low follow through.
Maybe. Oh.
See it in her body language.
Modemi LeBlanc after that outstanding tee shot at the 15th. A rare birdie.
There's that fade.
And nicely done. Lands it just over the front edge. Leaves her with an uphill putt.
This one working on the fade as well.
Yeah, I like that, Karen, setting up on the left side of the tee there to give a little bit of a better angle.
Let's see if we can have some more Celine Boutier bunker magic at 12.
I'd say after that last bunker shot, this one's easy. But she won't be too pleased with that effort. 10 paces left of the green. Oh, that was beautiful. Morgan kind of modified little lob shot.
A part-time colleague, Mel Reed, did such a good job on Live From at the U.S. Women's Open. This is for Eagle at 8. All right, so our ace statsman Brian Schroll tells us her second Eagle of the season.
Just lovely surface to hit from, and she struck that really well. It's on a tremendous line. This is a bullet.
Oh, what a shot. That is such a hard shot to hit. You have to be so level.
Had a good start to last week's ShopRite. Struggled on Saturday in round 2, missed the cut. One of the early groups in the afternoon wave. Third shot at the par 5 8th. She's never broken 70. Two drivers, 2 putts, and a birdie for Brooke. Ji-won Jeon from Korea played at Alabama collegiately her last couple of seasons. For Eagle at the 8th. Tied for 24th at the U.S. Women's Open. So some good vibes for Ji-won.
It really is, and I think as soon as everybody got out there, they realized this was not going to be an easy day on the golf course. The owner shot trying to draw.
The KPMG, she said that was a big part of her reset that summer. Jong-un Lee 5. This is at the 9th, her final hole. And back at 15, Grace Kim.
This plays a little bit uphill. Right to left helping wind, and I don't know, that's going to be just going to get the greenie on this hole today.
And up at the 9th, Jong-un Lee 5 for a 69. That's a great birdie. This used to be the 18th hole, and par was always a good score, as it is now as the 9th.